Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the TCT Podcaster on YouTube. My name is Gavin Campbell. Alongside me, as always, my two good friends, Tyson Snyder and Cale Fleming. Real quick, I do have to shout out all of our subscribers. I checked a couple days ago. We were at 51. We finally hit that 50 milestone that we've been looking for. I just want to say thank you to all you guys and your support. Continue to listen. Continue to leave us comments and likes, whatever. You know, we really appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
On today's rundown, we don't really have a rundown. We were discussing last night on what we were going to do, and we came up with this kind of Jeopardy-style game that we're going to play here about the MLB. I'm going to moderate it. Cale and Tyson are going to participate. If you know how Jeopardy works, we're going to somehow decide who goes first here, and then from there, if they get the question right, the person that got it right will go again. If not, the other person will get a chance to steal, and whoever has the most points at the end of the day, I guess, wins. We'll see how this goes. But, yeah, who wants to go first?
Tyson's got a quarter.
I got a nickel. Not
Oh,
a
we're
quarter.
gonna.
Hang on. Nickel.
Pockets aren't as deep as I was hoping.
I'll call it near.
Actually, Gavin, you should flip it.
I'll go ahead. Yeah.
I'm calling it near.
Non-biased party, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Heads.
We got a tails. Tyson, go ahead and gets the first one.
Yep, I'll take it.
Here, so go ahead.
I was thinking about the front in the second half, but no, I'll take it.
Our five categories here are World Series, MLB players, Chicago Cubs, MLB 2017, and of course the always fun miscellaneous section. We have 5 questions for each category, each worth 1 to 500 depending. So yeah, go ahead and take your first pick, man.
Well, I just want to start off and say that I've been up for almost 24 hours, so don't hurt me too bad in the comment section. I did listen to the Real Slim Shady twice on my way here this morning, so I am a little jazzercised, but I'll take MLB players for 100.
MLB players for 100. All right, man. Let's go ahead and take that off of there, if I can here. It's like kind of a ghetto-shaped board. I know you can't see it because this is a podcast, but it's a dry erase board with a bunch of Post-it notes. I did what I could with what I had. All right, your question. MLB players for 100. This player played from 1986 to 2007 with the Pirates and the Giants and is the all-time leader in home runs. Who is he?
Barry Bonds.
That is correct. 100 points for Tyson. Make sure you guys keep track of your own points because I'm not doing that. So, all right, you got one question down. You can go ahead and choose again whenever you're ready.
Let's try MLB 2017 for 100.
All right, going for the easy ones here early. I like
Yep.
that. Always got to get those quick points, right?
Boost some confidence here.
Okay, here we go. MLB 2017 for 100. Your question. Which team had the best overall record in the MLB last season with 104 wins?
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
That is correct. 200 points for Tyson here.
Real quick, they had the best record and still didn't win the World Series.
Nerds.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Okay, go ahead and pick another question here.
Hell, give me MLB 2017 for 200. Moving on up in the world.
Just moving on up, going with what's most recent here. All right, 200. We have your question. Who had the most hits as a player in 2017?
Oh, boy. Judge struck out too much. Hit a lot of home runs, but he struck out too much. It's got to be Trout or Harper is my guess. And I'm going to go with Trout.
That is incorrect. Correct answer was Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, wow. I would like to point out Cale didn't get a chance to steal, but that's okay.
Hey, like I said, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. This is a work in progress. We're going
That's
with
okay.
it. We'll go ahead and give
put
him
200 in the ball category.
for sure. Cale, go ahead. I apologize. I'm a terrible moderator. Go ahead and choose your topic.
I'm going to take the miscellaneous for 100.
Miscellaneous for 100. All right, he's going for the mystery questions here, all the way in the back of my show notes here. Let me go ahead and find it for you. Your question is, name all 6 divisions in baseball.
Oh, okay. So let's start with the National League. You got the NL East, NL West, NL Central. Going off of that, in the American League, you got the East, the West, and the Central.
That is correct. 100 points.
Killed it.
Absolutely killed it. Go ahead and choose your next question.
I'm going to go Chicago Cubs for 100.
All right, here we go. Chicago Cubs. You guys get any of these wrong besides the last couple, I'm going to be a little disappointed here.
Don't judge me too much.
So, Chicago Cubs for 100. Your question is, who won the Willie Mays World Series MVP award for the Cubs when they won the championship in 2016?
Ben Zobrist?
That is correct. 100 points. Go ahead and choose your next category.
Good question.
Let's go MLB for 400. MLB players for 400.
All right, here we go. He's going big or
Big
going
boy.
home. This should be interesting. All right, MLB players. Let me get to it here. For 400, your question is, this player played for the Oakland Athletics and New York Yankees from 1979 to 1993 and retired in 2003. They also led the MLB in steals with a whopping 1,406 for their career. Who is this player?
Oh, man.
On the clock.
What are the years again?
He played from 1979 to 1993 with the Oakland A's and New York Yankees and retired in 2003.
Okay, so he retired in 03 and he leads the league in steals.
All time.
Man, I've got no idea.
You want to throw a name out there?
I'm going to say Pete Rose. It ain't right, but it's Pete Rose.
Go ahead, Tyson. That's incorrect.
I thought Ty Cobb led the league in steals,
No.
but he was way before
When he
that.
says this name, I'm going to shoot.
I know.
I'm going to kick myself in the face.
I ain't got nothing.
Nothing guess. Okay. This player is Ricky Henderson.
Oh, my God.
Ricky Henderson. He has 500 more steals than the next leading person in steals.
Yeah.
More than anyone else in
And Ty
MLB
Cobb's
history.
in second, so that shows you how far back that
Yeah,
goes.
Ty Cobb has like 900 and
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, there we go.
I had a better guess than you.
Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Tyson, and pick your... Or no, wait, you got it wrong. So,
No,
Cale
no,
goes
you
back to
got it
Cale.
wrong.
Yeah, but you also got it wrong on the steal. We're going back to Cale.
All right, back to
Moderator rules.
All right.
Okay, good start here. Let's go back to the easier ones. Let's try World Series for 100. Let's get that last 100 knocked off for there.
World Series for 100 points. Here we go.
The Yankees.
Your question is, what franchise has the most World Series titles?
Okay,
Damn
the Yankees.
Good call there, Tyson. Go ahead and choose your next category, Cale.
World Series for 200.
Speaking of the Yankees, your question for 200 points. Which franchise repeated as World Series champions in 1992 and 93 before the players' strike in 94?
The Braves.
Incorrect. That is the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, because they were the Braves did it in what 96, 97, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry I didn't give you a chance to steal.
It's
I
all
didn't
right.
think you would get that
I
one.
wouldn't have got it.
So, hey, come on, you know me. I had to throw a Blue Jays
Yep.
question in there. All right, let's go, Tyson. Your choice here since I stole your
Keep
steal.
on going on the list. I'll take World Series for 3.
Okay, World Series for 300. This is going great, isn't it?
I love it.
300 points. Your question. The San Diego Padres last made the World Series in 1998. Who beat them?
Yes. The Padres played the AL team late 90s. The Red Sox.
That is incorrect, Cale.
I'm gonna say the Yankees.
That is correct, the New York Yankees. Go ahead and choose your category.
All right, let's go back to miscellaneous for 200.
Miscellaneous for 200 points. All
I was
right.
in the right division and everything.
Yeah, you
Just
were.
picked the wrong top dog.
All right, miscellaneous for 200 points. Question. Which two franchises were added to the league in 1998 to bring the total number of teams in the MLB to 30?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Washington was the NL, and then Oakland.
That is incorrect. Tyson.
I'll take Washington for your NL pick. The AL team would have been the Marlins.
That is both incorrect. For the National League, it was the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh yeah,
And for the American League, it was the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, now the Tampa Bay Rays.
that's the thing. Washington was the Expos, so
Yes.
they didn't
Yeah.
really. They just moved.
That's kind of what I thought. Because
Yeah.
them moving, yeah. that
Same
makes
franchise,
sense.
just different
Right,
area,
right.
What
relocation.
year was that? 98.
1998.
So you got to think. I'd have been 2.
I was a baby. I was 1.
Well, that's one more off the board. I thought you guys would know your MLB history.
Oh,
I'm a human, Gavin.
Some of these are hard, man. All right, let's go.
Fair
back.
enough.
Let's go back to the Cubs for 200.
Cubs
I
for
need some
200.
redemption here.
All right, here we go. Chicago Cubs for 200 points. Your question is, who has played the most games while donning a Chicago Cubs uniform?
Banks.
That is correct. Ernie Banks, 200 points. Go ahead and select your next category.
Let's go MLB players 200.
Let me see if I can get back to... There we go. All right, 200 points, MLB players. Your question. This player played from 1963 to 1986 for the Reds, Phillies, and Expos. He is also the all-time leader in hits with 4,256 for his career. Who is this player?
Ty Cobb?
That's incorrect.
That was my guess.
Reds,
All-time
Phillies,
leader in
Expos, all-time leader in hits with 4,256.
I think I know who it is now.
Man, Gav, you came in hot with these questions. I wasn't expecting all this.
Listen, man, I wrote these at like 9 o'clock at night, so...
Hey, you're good. These are good questions. These are really good questions.
Ty Cobb.
Pete Rose. We were looking for Pete Rose.
As soon as I said Ty Cobb, I knew exactly who it was. Man, if my dad listens to this, he's gonna kill me.
Yep.
I can't wait for our parents to go ahead and listen to this. And these kids don't know anything.
I can't wait for the older generation that does not. I won't say older. Our parents, that generation before us, that listens to this and be like, "Man, these guys are stupid." I just can't wait.
I can't wait till someone picks a 500 question, man.
Oh, jeez.
All right, go ahead and
You're up.
Okay, I'll take MLB players for 300.
MLB players for 300 coming off the board. Your question. This player played from 1967 to 1987 for the Athletics, Orioles, Yankees, and Angels. They also hold the record for most strikeouts at the plate with 2,597. Who is this player?
Oh, I definitely know that, and I can't think of it. Most strikeouts.
Almost 2,600. 100 more than any other player.
What were all the teams?
He played for the Athletics, Orioles, which was very brief. Then he played for the Yankees and then the Angels from 1967 to 1987. Almost 2,600 strikeouts.
Man, I got nothing again.
Go ahead, Cale.
The American League, I know nothing about because I don't ever pay attention to it. But it's not Ripken, obviously. Pass.
We were looking for Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, I never would have got that.
Man, I feel like I'm
Mr.
screwing you guys
October,
over.
man.
All right, well, there we go. I mean, go ahead. Tyson or Cale, whoever wants to
I'm
take
going
it at this
again.
point. Go ahead.
Miscellaneous, 500.
Oh, here we go.
Gosh.
Going big. I like it. All right, miscellaneous for 500 if I can find the category here. All right. Miscellaneous for 500, your question. Who began the tradition of throwing out the first pitch before the start of baseball games?
I know that. The Boy Scouts of America.
That's a good guess.
That is incorrect. However, Cale, do you have an answer?
I'm gonna say Bill Murray because I don't know. That's a sweet question.
That's a good answer for maybe Cubs, but
yeah.
No, it was actually President Taft in 1910.
I was gonna say one of the presidents, but I thought that was too basic.
Yeah, I might have given you some points for saying that.
The Boy Scouts of America was a solid.
It was.
That's kind of what I thought.
I actually wasn't expecting that answer, but it was pretty good. Let's go ahead and choose again here.
All right, I'm going since we got to switch this up.
Yep.
Let's go MLB players. We haven't got a single one of these right, so let's go that for 500.
For 500.
I got the first one. I got the 100 question right.
Let's see. All right, so MLB players for 500. I doubt you guys are gonna get this.
Oh yeah.
But here we go. Your question. This pitcher made their debut in 1965 for the St. Louis Cardinals, also playing for the Phillies, Giants, Indians, and Twins. They have by far, and I mean by far, the most balks in MLB history with 90. Who is this player?
Dizzy Dean.
That is incorrect.
Sandy Koufax.
No.
That is incorrect. Steve Carlton.
I never would have got that.
Looking for Steve
Never.
Carlton.
Dizzy Dean was a pitcher for the Cardinals in like the 50s. It's just the only person I could think of.
All right. Well, it's looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and choose another one.
Can we get a score update over there?
Cale, you are up 800 to 200.
All right. So at least I'm winning. All right, I'm going again. Let's go World Series. Let's get that 400 out of there.
World Series for 400 is off the board.
Notice how we still have a lot of the Cubs questions there. I'm just afraid to ask for those. I don't want to get them wrong.
So scared.
Your question is, which MLB franchise won 3 straight World Series from 72 to 74? So 1972, 73, and 74. They won 3 World Series in a row. Who was that team?
I'm going to say the Yankees.
That is incorrect.
Yankees was a good guess.
They've got the most titles ever,
yeah.
so.
In the 70s, give me a hint, AL or NL?
It's an American League team.
American League?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate the hint. It didn't really help me, but I appreciate it. Narrows my selection down to half.
Yeah.
I will take... I'm going to go with an AL East team and say the Red Sox.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Oakland Athletics.
Really?
The Oakland Athletics from 72 to 74 won 3 straight World Series.
I hate to see that 500 question down there.
Go ahead and take your shot.
I'll take MLB 2017 for 400.
For 400, all right. Going for a few more points here. MLB 2017, 400 points. Your question is, what 2 teams tied for the worst record in baseball last year, going an abysmal 64 and 98?
Hang on. Is it one from each league?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm taking... the White Sox and the Padres.
That is incorrect.
I'm going the White Sox and the Marlins.
That is also incorrect.
I was confident on that.
We were
one.
looking for the Detroit Tigers and the San Francisco Giants.
The Giants were really that bad?
They
Wow.
were that bad.
They spun it
Yes.
around.
I don't
this
remember
season.
that at all.
Me either.
Yes, they were. They also played in one of the toughest divisions in baseball with 3
Yes.
teams making the playoffs last year.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and choose another category here.
All right. I'm going to go with the Cubbies for 300.
Cubs for 300. Man, I want you guys to get these right. I really do. I didn't make them difficult. Well, this one might be a little difficult. Your question. In 1906, the Cubs had their best season in franchise history. How many games did they win?
I'm going to say, because they won 101 in 16.
Oh, it's more than that.
I know that. I'm going to say 115.
No. Major League Records won 14.
Yeah. But this is the Cubs' best record, though. Well, 114 then. Yeah, you're good. It's your question because I got it wrong.
Isn't the Major League record 114 games?
It's higher than that.
I'm going to say 115. That's what I think it is.
But 115 was wrong?
That is wrong.
118.
116 is what we were looking for. Very close. I thought someone might have gotten that. That's okay. It was a good guess. It was a good guess.
I was originally going 112. But
Okay. Well, hey, it was close enough. I actually didn't know that, so when I was doing my research last night, that was interesting.
The Mariners hold the record for most wins with Ichiro, and it's like 100 and it's over 100. It's over 119. 119, I think.
I think it is 119 games. Yeah.
Total. Because that was back when they still had Ichiro though. So
Right.
that was after his stint in Miami.
All right, let's go ahead and choose. We got 7 more questions here. Let's go ahead and take one.
give me the MLB 2017 for 300.
MLB 2017 for 300 points. Your question is, who stole the most bases as a player in 2017?
Man, Gav, you got some wild stats for these questions. I like it. Who stole the most bases? Jose Altuve.
That is incorrect.
Good guess, though.
I'm going to go with Billy Hamilton.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for D. Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Gordon. I
D.
thought
Gordon.
that dude retired.
No, he's just wasting his career in Miami. That's all it is. Let's go. We got six more questions here. 6 more questions here. Let's go ahead and choose another one.
Let's go with the World Series. Let's get that last one out of there. 500.
World Series for 500. Let's see what you guys
If you get
got
this, I'm
here.
gonna cry. It's the hatchet.
World Series for 500. Man, if you do get this, I'll be impressed. What year did the Baltimore Orioles last hoist the Commissioner's Trophy?
It was with Cal Ripken. I'm gonna say 1990.
That is incorrect.
I was thinking 91.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for 1983.
Really?
So that was before Ripken.
It was. I
1983
thought they won
was
in the
there.
early 90s.
Yeah. No, apparently they didn't.
No, because it was the Blue Jays went back to back,
That's
and then
right.
the
Yeah,
strike, and
you're
then you had
right.
the Braves. So
Yeah. Okay.
good guess, though. I mean, you weren't too far off. As long as you kept it within a decade, you know,
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
Don't feel too bad.
Let's go. I was not expecting you guys to get that one, so go ahead and choose another category.
On that one, I'm just happy that we were close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're up. Go ahead.
Miscellaneous 400.
Oh God.
Miscellaneous for 400. These are the fun ones. These are the ones I spent the most time on.
Hey, we've actually been knocking this category out pretty well.
So miscellaneous for 400. What is the name of the Cleveland Indians mascot?
What the hell?
Do you not know this?
No.
He has
Oh my
a name.
God.
He has a
Man.
name. Yes, he does.
How do you not know this?
I'm gonna feel really stupid when I hear it, but I can't think of it. The Indians mascot's name.
Not the letter C. We're talking about the little guy on the hat. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Cale.
Chief Wahoo.
Oh my!
That is correct.
God.
You've never seen Major League, bro?
God.
What are you? What?
I told you I was gonna feel really stupid when I missed it.
Give me them points, homie.
Hey, you got a 400 question right. That's impressive. There we go. All right, we got 4 categories left. We're coming down to a close here. It actually went by a lot quicker than I thought. I probably should have had some more categories up
No,
there.
you're
That's all right.
We'll remember that for next
Killing
time.
it,
Short
man.
episode, special episode.
Special episode. There we go.
Give me that last MLB 2017 500. I'm gonna try to bury him.
2017 for 500. If Kel gets this right, Tyson, I'm sorry, there's no coming back
Nope.
from this. Let's see. Cale, I mean, you got a chance here, but I don't think it's looking too good. Your question for 500 points. According to ESPN.com statistics, who was the most average team in baseball last season?
The most average?
The most average team in baseball last
Do
year.
you know how many average teams there were? Oh,
You got about a 1 in 20 chance.
The most average
God,
team.
the most average team. Can I ask a counter question real quick?
Sure.
Since there's a lot of just average teams. Did they make the playoffs?
No, they did not. No,
Oh,
no,
God,
none
that-
of this average team. It's what they do is they crunch all the numbers, they look at all the statistics, and they choose literally the most average team in baseball. So
So I'm trying to go through my head right now and figure out who finished in the middle of the pack of each league, National and American.
yep. I wish I had the music.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw a name out there, and I'm gonna say it was the Pirates.
That is incorrect.
I knew it.
We were looking for an American League team.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
you
I
got-
was actually gonna stay in the NL Central as well, so I'm glad we got the hint there. The most average team,
Yikes! There's so many.
and it's an AL team.
Yes, it is.
And they didn't make the playoffs.
They did not. Kind of narrows it down. You have like 10 choices. Really, you don't have 10 choices because there's some bottom feeders in there.
Right.
So
You got about 3.
Let's see. Most average team last year.
I just want you guys to know we've surpassed the time limit by like 2 minutes now.
Yeah, it's all right.
Wow.
We'll just keep going.
Man, just give me $1, man. I am gonna stick with the Orioles.
The answer we were looking for was the LA Angels. The
Most average?
the most average team in baseball.
That's sad
Okay.
because they got a lot of talent on that.
They do. Yeah, they do. You wouldn't think them to be average, but the most average team, statistically speaking, according to ESPN, is the LA Angels.
I mean, it
last
makes
year.
sense.
So
They don't really do much. So
we got 2 categories left, 3 questions. Go ahead and take your pick.
Well, I gotta come back a little bit, but we're gonna start small and chip away. Miscellaneous 300. Save the
Miscellaneous.
Cubs for last.
Miscellaneous for 300 points. Your question. This is actually a question you might be able to answer.
Oh,
so
thank God.
Here we go. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is famous for playing both the sport of baseball and football.
Yep.
He was an All-Star in 1989 for the Kansas City Royals in the MLB. The following year in 1990, he was an All-Pro selection for which NFL franchise?
The Oakland Raiders.
Man, I
That
knew
is
he was gonna
correct.
Get that.
The Los Angeles Raiders, but I will give you that. I will give you the
Raiders.
I'll give you that. So there we go. 300 points for Tyson.
Yes.
Go ahead and choose that again.
Ask me a football question.
If they're the only football player in there.
I will take the Cubs for 400.
All right, Cubs for 400. You need this one.
Yep.
Here we go. Cubs for 400. Your question is, now you've been to Wrigley Field, correct?
Once.
All right, well, let's see how closely you paid attention. Your question. There are 4 people immortalized in bronze outside of Wrigley Field as statues. Who are they?
Harry Carey.
Yes.
Ernie Banks.
Yes.
Ryan Sandberg.
That is incorrect.
No!
Sorry.
So I'm going to go off the 2 that he said.
We're looking for 2 more, Kel. We have Ernie Banks and Harry Carey.
Billy Williams?
Yes.
Ernie Banks.
Yes.
Ernie
Ernie Banks is already
you need
6.
one
We
more.
have 3.
You need one more.
So you got Harry, Billy, Ernie,
Yes.
Ron Santo.
That is correct.
Dang it.
That is correct.
Billy and Ron were my next 2 guesses. Dang it.
Oh, that was impressive, Kel. I like that.
I'm a big Cubs fan.
I know. I like that. I like that. Now let's see if you can get this 500
You are a
one correct.
big Cubs fan.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. This Cubs 500.
Cubs
last
for
one.
500. Last question, gentlemen. Kale, your question. What was the name of the fan who interfered with Moses Aluyu on a foul ball in 1993 that cost the Cubs a trip to the World Series?
Do you know this? Mm-hmm. All right, just real quick. It's Moises Alou.
Sorry. I don't know him, so I tried my best.
The good old Steve Bartman.
Absolutely. That is correct.
The GOAT.
That is the goat.
The good news is that, yes, I blew him out of the water, but also I know the most about baseball, so I'm glad I didn't lose because that'll look bad.
That'll look really bad. We'll have to come back and do this again with some other sports.
I'm
here.
almost ashamed
So-
to announce the score.
Let's hear it.
Kale won 2,100 to 500.
But you still had 3 questions
Struggled,
right, didn't you?
yes.
Yeah, so you had 300 and 100, 100.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, I feel like that went by a lot quicker than we anticipated, but
Hey, that's all
Hey, I
right.
had fun.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, for 50 subscribers episode, man, you can't
Yeah,
complain.
no, I can't complain at all. We'll have to do that again when we get 100. We'll have to come back with a different sport, and yeah, I definitely can't write those questions because I feel like I kind of screwed you guys over a little bit. I tried a little
it's
too
all right.
hard.
They're good questions.
No,
I learned some
they're
stuff.
really good questions.
All right, yeah, I feel like that's some you find on like Trivial Pursuit or something. You know. All right, well, hey, that's all we have. I mean, not really anything going on right now because it's kind of dead for the next couple weeks until baseball playoffs.
Yeah,
and
you
then
got to
we got
think. 1st
NFL
of September, we'll get to playoffs.
Yeah.
NFL, we got some preseason games, but who wants to break down preseason football?
well, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
true.
pretty awesome. Saquon Barkley, I said it wasn't too bad either. I enjoyed
speaking,
watching
yeah,
that.
did you see that? I'll just kind of sit here and talk, I guess,
Yeah,
for a minute.
yeah, we talk for a minute.
Saquon Barkley, did you see that his first drive went for 39 yards and a TD? Did he get to TD
yeah.
on that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he did get the touchdown.
He looked good on that first drive. And it was the only thing he had that first play, and bang, he was out.
You know, who had a really good bounce back game last night was Lamar Jackson for the Ravens.
Yeah, he did.
And and he went up against the Rams too. I know it's his backups, but the Rams defense is stout. I mean, it was really impressive.
They're stout first through third string on the Rams
Absolutely.
defense. They could throw anybody in, and it's a good defense.
We talked about this off air. I said Lamar Jackson wasn't going to be anything, and now I think I'm going to be wrong.
Well, it's still preseason, but we'll have to see what he's able to do. You know,
He
But-
did bounce back pretty hard. He had a really
Yeah.
good game after not showing up too well in the first one.
As big as a Bears fan as I am, I just feel like he should have performed better against the scrubs of the Bears, because the scrubs of the Bears are not good.
No, we're not. Our first string is really good. It's looking really
Yeah.
good, but when they got to come out of the game, it's not pretty.
Right.
Our backups are not looking good at all. I know, Tyson. You watched Dak right last night.
Yep.
What do you think about him?
He came out hot. Everybody's been questioning him, his leadership, all that, and he came out on his first drive, went 3 for 3 with a 30-yard dime for a touchdown. So I really had no complaints.
And what do you think of that rookie receiver?
I was very doubtful
Yeah.
drafting him as high as we did. It wouldn't have been my choice, especially with some of the receivers left on the board. But I did a little research on him, looked into him, his time at Colorado, and he played very well there, incredibly fast, and we saw that last night. He just kind of blew past everybody. Dak dropped him one. Easy pitch and catch. But he looked really good. He didn't end up in our top receiver yardage, but he only played the first couple drives and whatnot, so.
Yeah.
But he looks good. I was excited to see him.
Well, he'll make the cut for sure. So that should be interesting to see what he's able to do, because Dak needs more receivers after losing Dez and Witten.
Yep.
Speaking of Dez, you guys been following the whole deal going on with him?
Him in Cleveland?
Yeah, he won't return their phone calls, but he's actually going to have a meeting with them Monday morning.
Yeah, some weird reporting going on, because the GM comes out and says that he didn't want to return the phone calls.
Right.
And then Dez comes out and he says, no, dude, I'd love to play for Cleveland. Just give me some time. I don't know.
Phone was dead, sorry.
Yeah, right. It was like, sorry, I was AFK,
New phone, who dis?
All right, well, there you go. A little preseason NFL football talk right there after our MLB Jeopardy game. We really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we want to say thank you again for not 50, now 51. I want to make that clear. 51 subscribers. We really appreciate that. And just, continue the love and support, and we'll keep cranking out the content. Like I said, we really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We just tried to do a laid back, fun kind of thing, because there wasn't really too much going on for the next 2 or 3 weeks. But Monday we'll probably come back with something a little different too. And that's it. If you enjoyed what you heard, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you can turn on notifications. And my name's Gavin Campbell. That was Tyson Snyder, Cale Fleming. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Based upon the view, you can't have too much trouble, so why can't we do it? Everybody's doing it. Let's start the fireworks, stand back and enjoy it. Oh,